Hey, what's going on, guys? It's HawksNest here, back with another Call of Duty mobile video. Now, in today's video, I have a very unique build for you guys, and that is going to be on the Type 25, as you guys saw from the title. Now, basically, what we're getting with this build is a extremely fast time to kill, but we will be sacrificing our ADS speed and recoil control. You can tweak the class a little bit to kind of fine-tune your playstyle, but basically, I just want to show you guys what the class is, what exactly it does to the stats, and why I would recommend trying out this class. Then afterwards, I'll just show you guys one of the nicer games that I did have with it. I did try this weapon like a good 4 or 5 ranked games, and then one of them we almost double nuked. You guys will see it. It's kind of lame actually the way that it happened, but it should be pretty entertaining. Also, if you guys have been enjoying the videos lately, definitely make sure to drop a like down below, especially if you enjoy this video specifically. And if you aren't already subbed, make sure to drop a sub to see all of the future Call of Duty mobile content that I am going to be doing, because there will be a lot. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into this class. Okay, so here is the class right here, and I also do have a couple things I wrote down about the class just so you guys can fine-tune this to really fit your playstyle. First attachment that we have is the monolithic suppressor. Basically, this is going to be suppressing the gun and also boosting our range, but it will be reducing a little bit of accuracy and some of our mobility stats, including ADS speed and ADS movement speed, so we're not going to be able to strafe quite as fast. But I do think that's worth it because we're going to be boosting our range a little bit and suppressing the weapon to make it a really good flanking gun. Also, the second thing we're going to have is the MIP extended light barrel. This is going to be basically boosting our accuracy, so making up for what the monolithic suppressor reduces, boosting our range once again, and then again, we're going to be reducing the ADS speed. So as you can tell, we are losing a decent amount of ADS speed right off the bat, basically to make this thing have a really good range. Next up is going to be the perk long shot. This just is going to boost our damage range. I'll talk about the exact amounts very soon, but this is one of the attachments that I actually think you could go without. Personally, what I wrote right here was that you could ditch this to use a more accuracy or ADS speed or hip fire based attachment, which I will talk about soon. And then our final thing, which is the bread and butter of this class, which is absolutely necessary, is going to be the stopping power reload. Basically, this is going to give you a 30 round magazine with boosted damage and damage range. So now let's just go ahead and talk about exactly what these 4 attachments all do for our damage and range, and then I'll let you guys know basically what this class looks like compared to a normal Type 25, so you guys can kind of see how bad like the ADS speed is, and the mobility and the accuracy and all of that. Okay, so first of all, here is basically the just base range and damages for the Type 25. So as you can see, it's 24 damage up to 9 meters, 22 damage up to 16, 19 damage up to 30, and then 16 damage any range beyond that. And also, if you're curious about the colors, yellow is going to be a 5-shot kill, orange is a 6-shot kill, and red is a 7-shot kill. But then if you do put on the long shot perk, basically you're going to be getting a 10% increase to all of your ranges. So you can see what that looks like on your screen right now. In terms of the MIP extended barrel, you're going to be getting about plus 20% to all of your range values. So you can see what that looks like on your screen right now. And also, if you do stack the MIP extended barrel with the long shot, you'll be getting plus 30% because obviously plus 20 and plus 10. Then for the monolithic suppressor, this one is going to be closer to about a plus 25% range increase. So if you stack up the long shot, extended, and monolithic suppressor, you're going to be getting about a 55% increase to all of your range values, that is. But in terms of the stopping power reload, this is where things get a little bit more interesting and our damage actually will get increased. With the stopping power reload, our damage will go from 24 to 25 at our first range, and then at our second range, it will go from 22 to 23. Then our third range goes from 19 to 20 and is also extended a couple meters. It goes from up to 30 meters to being up to 35 meters. So this is actually really big because this makes the gun go from a 6-shot kill to a 5-shot kill and also extends the range a little bit. And then the final damage tier is going to be 16 at the longest range, which is 36 meters and above. So it's not going to be affecting the gun at those extreme long ranges, which is totally fine because you're not going to be using this class at extreme long ranges. So when you combine all of these things, the monolithic suppressor, the light barrel, the long shot, and the stopping power rounds, this is basically what you're going to get for your damage and range values compared to just a normal Type 25. So as you can see, you can actually 4-shot kill up to 13 meters, and you can actually 5-shot kill all the way up to 43 meters, and then there's a short range where you 6-shot kill, and then it's a 7-shot kill. So as you can see, the long range is still pretty booty, so you're not going to be wanting to use that, but up to 43 meters, which is absolutely insane, you'll be 4-shotting or 5-shotting. Although with this gun, the recoil is not great speed on it, so you're probably not going to be using it past, I'd say, like 30 to 35 meters that much. And if you do, you're going to be burst firing, so you're not going to spray, you're just going to like tap the fire button essentially. But basically the goal of this class is to make it so you can 4-shot as far as possible. And once again, as you can tell, you can actually 4-shot kill up to 13 meters, which is, by the way, a 228 millisecond time to kill, which is really, really good. And then the 5-shot time to kill is 304 milliseconds, which is all the way up to 43 meters, which again is absurd, but more than likely you're not going to be hitting shots that far away because this class is a little bit harder to control at long ranges. So those time to kills and damages might sound great, but again, there is some negatives to this class. So let's go ahead and talk about that before I get into the final attachments that I do recommend, because you do have a couple options, and then we look at some gameplay with this weapon. Okay, so your mobility is going to be taking a hit with this class. Typically the ADS speed of the Type 25 is 242 milliseconds, but with this build you will be at 333 milliseconds, so it is going to be reduced a little bit. Your sprint speed will actually be basically the exact same, if not buffed a little bit. I measured the sprint speed of the Type 25 normally at 6.55 meters per second. But with this class, I measured it at 6.57, so it seems like it's either the exact same or just slightly faster. But the ADS moving speed, so basically how fast you move when your gun is ADS, that does get reduced a little bit. You're going to go from 2.18 meters per second move speed down to 2.07. Then the reload speed is a little bit longer. It's not too much worse, but you're going to be going from 1.67 seconds up to 1.78 seconds. So reloads are going to last a little bit longer, and also you are stuck with 30 rounds on this class, and the gun shoots super fast, so you're going to be burning through ammo extremely quick. So you're definitely gonna have to be very smart with the reloads and your positioning so that you don't get caught out while you are reloading. In terms of the stats of the gun, the accuracy rating is typically 49, and with this class you're still going to be at 49, so you're not losing a whole lot of accuracy. But in terms of the recoil control stat, you are going to be going from 46 to 41, so it is a little bit harder to control, but I'd say up to like 25 meters it is very manageable. After that it does get a little bit more difficult, and again you're going to be having to burst fire. So that is basically the stats that we do have for the weapon. Now let's just go ahead and talk about what 5th attachment I do recommend with this, and also how you got to play with it as well. Alright, so in terms of the attachments that I recommend for your 5th slot, there is a couple. So I'd recommend the 5 milliwatt laser if you do want to be very aggressive and hip fire a lot. But if you don't hip fire that much, then I would actually recommend going with the OWC laser, because this does just help your ADS speed, so you can scope in a little bit quicker. But again, if you hip fire, you're not going to have to scope in that much, so you can just go with the MIP. Or if you want to be really stealthy but still gain some hip fire accuracy, you could do the RTC laser, although I don't recommend this one too much. But if you don't want to have the visible laser, but you also want to get some hip fire accuracy, this is a good option. But the attachment that I would probably recommend the most, because it fits the playstyle that you need to have with this weapon, that's going to be the RTC steady stock. Basically, you're reducing your ADS movement speed, which isn't that bad to be honest, but you will be gaining your ADS bullet spread accuracy, so it's going to be basically easier to control the weapon. Flinch stability will be better, and lateral recoil stability will be better as well. So overall, you're going to be able to use this thing at those longer ranges in head-to-head gunfights a lot easier. So you can use that if you do want to use this thing at a little bit more of a mid-range, which I would recommend. But the other option you could go with is you could put on a Merc foregrip, because this does actually help your recoil and your hipfire accuracy a little bit. So you can do that to get boosted hipfire accuracy, and then you could also throw on a laser that helps your hipfire. That way you have a really, really clean hipfire spray with this weapon. I wouldn't recommend this one as much, just because this only has a 30 round mag, so you don't want to spray and pray too much. But if you do want to be extremely aggressive with this, that is definitely an option. Although if you are being that aggressive, probably should just go with like a QQ9 or MSMC. I think this class is at its very best when you go with the RTC steady stock and play at a little bit more like a 10 to like 15 or 20 meter range, which you'll see what that looks like inside of the gameplay I am about to show you guys. Now, inside the gameplay, I will give some tips about how I'm playing with the weapon as I am playing with it, just so you guys can kind of learn. But now let's just go ahead and get into that gameplay, which is going to be pulled directly from my live stream channel, which is trovo.live/HawksNest, if you guys want to follow and watch me play live. Anyway, let's get into the gameplay. So I got slower ADS speed, and I don't have hip fire capability, so this is definitely a little bit more of like a pre-aim one. I got to be very careful of people flanking me, because my reaction time is not going to be great. But if I'm head glitching and getting like aggressive and flanking, I'll be able to absolutely melt people. We captured C. Enemy taking A. Enemy in sight. Molotov. Molotov spam. I don't. Okay. That drop shot was kind of dumb from that guy. Whoop. Yeah, you definitely got to remember with this gun, you got to reload as much as possible, because you're constantly going to run out of ammo. gonna go over this guy's body for the vulture. Bro, the drop shots. This gun doesn't have good enough accuracy for me to be getting drop shotted. Bro, they're all drop shotting. Alright, I need to position here to somewhere a little bit safer. I don't like my positioning right now. Easy kill. Oh, they're like all spawning over here now. Easy kills there. Telling you, the monolithic on this thing helps a ton with like flanking. And then it's just a beam at the right ranges. That's not a really good rotation. Okay, we're good though. Shock RC, hopefully I don't die. Yeah, it's going this way. Nice. Able to get that guy before he flanked. What? Where'd he go? Oh, he's up here. How did I miss that? Nice, got him. Nice, got him. Recoil control there was not great. Oh, my reaction time there was very bad. Nice. It's the Ruthless. Follow that for a second. Nice. Back up for a second. We're just a couple off the nuke, so I'm trying to play as safe as I can. Nice. Boom. We're 2 off the nuke, bro. 2 off. Yeah, at least that wasn't a molly. That? That sucks, dude. Dude, depression on that one, bruh. Depression. What? Someone's coming from behind. Peek? Okay, I don't know what that guy was doing.
Changing mag, cover me.
Got just outside.
Enemy contact.
I have like no ammo. Oh, get up. Reload. Yeah, they're about to all funnel in. I don't know if there's another one coming. Off the shock RC. Dude, I was talking smack about the RC, but I'm using it too, so. Careful, enemy Molotov. Just constantly. Oh, easy. Ooh. Gotta get out of here. Pop UAV, and we run out. Let's go behind. I don't know if someone else was gonna peek there. Did they get out? There's people behind me. No, maybe not. Yeah, there's one. I don't know where he went. There's like loads of people over here. Oh, he went inside the building. There's another one behind. Can't worry about him though. Alright, if we get aggressive here, could nuke actually. Dude. Nice. Okay, we're like the merciless. Get a UAV for some vision here. Follow the shock RC. Where's it taking me? Nice. Nice. Yeah, the game's actually pretty close to over. I need to get aggressive here. Oh, my team's going off. That's actually not good. What? Where'd that guy go? Nice. Got this. Still get it. Follow that. Nice. Pretty low on ammo, though. Pop UAV. No way, dude. Oh. Second opportunity, too. I had to get aggressive there. I wasn't paying attention at the time.